I'm Bryn Schimmel, and this is episode 5 of Community Action Now, brought to you by Eastern Nebraska Community Action Partnership. Today, we have several guests lined up. Our first ones for this first half of the show are coming from the Bellevue Chamber of Commerce. We're so glad to have them here with us today. We have Michelle and Barry here, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves and tell you a little bit about their roles at the Chamber to start off with. So Michelle, why don't you start?
Good morning, Brent. Thank you for having us here today. I'm Michelle Andahl. I am the President and CEO of the Greater Bellevue Area Chamber of Commerce. And I took that role on just about 5 months ago. In September of 2021, I came on and stepped into the role with the Chamber. I'm very excited to serve our community members. The role of the Chamber, a lot of people think that we do ribbon cuttings and just kind of do some fun things and events.
Right.
But there's so much more to running a Chamber. And I have a wonderful partner, Barry, that'll be introducing himself. And one of the biggest things we focus on is not just that we're a Chamber of Commerce and developing business plans with leaders and helping them grow their business, but we also pride ourselves on being a Chamber of Community. So we often tell people we are the Chamber of Commerce and Community for Bellevue.
Love it. And how long have you, so you've been in the role about 5 months now. What exactly does the president of the Chamber do?
Well, we joke, we do everything.
Yes.
We've got the title, I've got the title, Chamber President, but really it's a hands-on, all hands on deck. But my job is to oversee the top 3 things would be economic development and working with the city, working with the mayor and our city administrators, and then working with companies and individuals that want to come in and bring new business to the Bellevue area and surrounding. And then, of course, membership development and bringing in new partnerships so that we have a healthy, growing membership within our community and in our organization.
Right.
And then a lot of it is just kind of behind the scenes, doing whatever members of the Chamber need to have done. We'll call in with needs for people who maybe have a shortage of staffing, especially during COVID, and we'll try to help get that taken care of. Or if someone needs a connection for something they're doing within their organization, we'll connect 2 businesses together.
Right.
And then we do have a lot of events. So a little bit of everything, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
But just kind of overseeing everything that goes on at the Chamber and making sure that we're doing the best we can to serve our community.
Awesome. And that's a great segue into member relations here, which is what Barry does. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Barry Haire, Vice President of Member Relations for the Bellevue Chamber. And it's a pleasure to be here.
We're so glad to have you.
Yeah.
So what exactly does your role entail?
Mine is primarily 3 things: member recruitment and member retention. And then I also work with our networking groups to kind of facilitate things and help grow membership through those as well. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And how long have you been in this role?
I started right after Michelle.
Okay.
She brought me on.
Brought you
I've
on.
been here, maybe 3-4 months.
Okay.
So
Very cool.
it's been great. The Bellevue community is an easy one to fall in love with
It really
and to
is.
like, and so it's been a great time. I really enjoyed it.
We have always so much support from the Bellevue community and so much generosity. So, absolutely. So you talked a little bit about you're the Chamber of Commerce and Community. So what types of things, what types of roles does the Chamber play in the community?
We primarily, again, we work with the organizations trying to promote businesses within our community and what they're doing, not just so that they earn a bigger revenue and continue with sales or whatever their business is, but making sure people realize how involved those businesses are. We have so many of our businesses that are a member that give back to the community, whether they're helping with OFIT. We are very involved with OFIT, which is actually one of the others I should have added. The Bellevue Chamber of Commerce has an integral relationship with OFIT. We do quite a few programs to support our military members and our veterans. And so those are some of the programs, some of the kind of things we do. We have the Operation Holiday Cheer each year, where we support over 500 airmen and airwomen who always remain on base during the holidays, and our community comes together and gets items to them, kind of like a big Christmas basket for each person. And then we have different events throughout the year to promote. We have the military golf tournament and that's a military relations event. We also have the U.S. Stratcom Update Luncheon each year where the commander for the base comes out, commander for Stratcom comes out and actually addresses members of our organization. And then on the business side, we do have a lot of fun. In addition to some of the more serious things we do, one of the things we have coming up is March 16th, we have our music bingo St. Patrick's Day party coming up.
Yes.
And people are excited about that. That's going to be a fun, just
Absolutely.
casual event with dinner, some music, a little bingo, and
Absolutely.
networking.
Right, which is so great. Let's talk a little bit about, so the Chamber also has the Ambassadors Group. And what does the Ambassadors Group do for the Chamber?
Yeah, the Ambassadors Group is a group of volunteer, and they're members of the Chamber. They volunteer and are kind of a public relations arm for us. I mean, we're a small team,
Right.
you know, just a few of us here. So we really depend on them to help reach out to members of the Chamber and the community, to stay in contact with them. They help us at ribbon cuttings and different events. They also are part of networking groups, and so they're a key part of what we do.
And how big of a group is that, the ambassadors? How many?
We've got a little over 20 now,
Okay.
I think. Yeah, we meet once a month and kind of figure things out for the month and communicate with each other and see where we're going and things we've got to do. So yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
They're very key in membership development too.
Okay.
Because we're always out there, you know,
Right.
seeing who else we can include
Yeah,
and encourage
absolutely.
to join our organization. But the ambassadors are wonderful about reaching out to people within their network and sharing with them the benefits of being involved with the Chamber. So we are very grateful.
Yeah.
Tiffany Brown is our current president of the ambassadors, and Joel
Yes,
Diggins with
I've
First
spent
Command
time
is.
with Tiffany. Yeah.
Yes, so you know, they're just
Yes.
amazing people that go above and beyond. They're not just involved in the Chamber for their own gain, they're
Right.
involved to make sure that other people within the community can see the value and become part of this.
Right. And again, the perfect segue, you're giving me the perfect transitions here to talk about membership. So how does an organization join the Chamber of Commerce?
Yeah, it's really simple. They fill out an application, and they can do that online. We also have a paper application, and then and pay the membership investment, and they're ready to go. We have fees according to the number of full-time employees that a
Okay.
business will have.
Okay.
And that's kind of how that goes. Yeah.
And then what are some of those advantages that you talked about being a member of the Chamber?
Some of the things we do, we have memberships, and then we also have advanced partnerships, and those are people that come in. Anyone can engage in any of our benefits. When they do a full partnership, some of the benefits are included, and those benefits include we do marketing pieces. Some of our advanced partners receive marketing every single month. Within our newsletter, within individual marketing blasts, they receive tickets and sponsorship titles at bigger events each year. And then opportunities to get in front of the Offutt community or be part of the Stratcom event. We also do a mayor's forum, and members can participate in that. So it's really an opportunity to engage with other members of your community and share ideas. And we have found, I know in ambassadors, I've been to some of those meetings, it's neat to hear them talk back and forth about, hey, here's what's been going on, especially during COVID.
Absolutely.
Here's some of the challenges that we have faced, and here's what we've done to navigate through and find success.
Yeah. Do you have to be a business to join the Chamber?
You do not.
Okay.
We allow or invite nonprofit organizations to come in, and if there's someone who's an individual who would just like to be involved, they can come in at the baseline level. And enjoy all the benefits of being involved in the community. And it's nice because a lot of times with those individuals, they'll come in and do volunteer work for different events. And so sometimes when someone's running a business, they may not have the time to come and volunteer during the day. So we have a nice balance of individuals and organizations.
Yeah.
You know, recently we've had a couple of new members join because of their interest in the Power Partners group.
Yes.
That's our networking group that meets on Wednesdays and
Okay.
Thursday mornings.
Okay.
And a couple of them mentioned they were specifically interested in joining the Chamber because they wanted to be a part of those networking groups, Power Partners. Those are very successful groups for folks that want to reach out and share with other people the best way to generate new leads and new opportunities for their business.
Right. So
Yeah.
so just explaining a little bit about the marketing network. So those are just smaller groups of chamber members
Exactly.
that meet. Okay.
Yeah.
And kind of share resources and
Exactly.
all of that. Okay.
Yeah.
In a lot of chambers of commerce across the United States, groups that are similar are called the TIPS groups. So it's the same as a TIPS group. We just call them power partners.
Okay.
And the title kind of fits what they do in there. It's the power of partnership.
Right,
So,
right. Which, again, as a community action partnership, that's one of the biggest things, that we believe in. Partnerships matter. And again, we've been so fortunate to just have so many great partners. The last thing, well, not quite the last thing, but one thing that we definitely wanted to touch on is Leadership Bellevue. So would you talk about what Leadership Bellevue is?
Leadership Bellevue is a program that the Chamber has led for, at least 20 years. And it's an opportunity over a 9-month period where we bring in different individuals from different industries and organizations. I know that you'll be joining us this year.
Yes, I'm very excited.
The second Tuesday of every month from February until October, individuals come in and we do a variety of activities each day. So, for example, one of the days we have is we'll have Community Government Day. And we will take our groups out and they'll get to see City Hall. We'll take them out to Sarpy County. We will have interaction with the police chief and fire chief. And then part of the day is also spent doing a curriculum. It's called Mindset Better Culture that is nationally renowned. It's an amazing leadership program and curriculum that we'll be doing with our students this year. We call them students, grown adults, but they're students, they're in a class.
Absolutely.
And
we're all still students.
One of the themes for this year is profiles and perseverance.
Okay.
So previously we did all the things I just mentioned to you, but when you look over, especially the last couple of years, and the things that CEOs and executives of prominent organizations in our community, what they've had to do to succeed and find success through unprecedented,
right.
A big, often used word, but it applies.
Absolutely.
Unprecedented times during COVID. So many of them, like Dr. Mary Hawkins of Bellevue University, will be coming in one day to address our students and talk about, everybody has an idea of what it looks like to be at the top of an organization, but we want these leaders to come in and kind of share, what it takes to get there,
right.
what goes on behind the scenes, and to share, don't give up in your pursuit of being a better leader. When the challenges come, just push through.
Absolutely. I love that. I'm so excited to get to be part of it. So thank you guys for
excited to have you.
inviting me to be there.
I am too. This will be my first one, honestly.
All right,
so I'm
perfect.
excited about it. Yeah.
So what is coming up in February, in the spring? What is some stuff coming up that we want people to know about with the Chamber?
We have the one I'm excited about is Music Bingo on March 16th. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, March 16th.
Now, do you have to be a Chamber member?
You do not.
No,
Okay.
It's going to be open to the public.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right.
That's at the Night Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Night
be sure
Center
we'll
in
put all the
Bellevue.
information for the website so people can go and find
Perfect.
more information about it.
Great.
And
Yeah, it's
then-
from 5 to 8. and
Very
it's-
cool.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Anything else happening as we get into the spring months?
We have our ribbon cuttings. We'll have various ribbon cuttings. We have quite a few new businesses that have joined us.
Awesome.
And then again, one of the things that our members love a lot is we always have the Tea Box Expo. And that will be June 10th of this year. And that is just an opportunity for members and non-members to come out, join a foursome for golf, and just have a great day of networking and spending time together. We have found, I know a lot of organizations have in the last year, that with COVID and the lockdown, people are really enjoying the golf tournaments and getting out.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And in the fall, we'll have our big signature event. We're doing a little change up.
Yes.
In the past, we've always have held that at the Beardmore Center, and it's been a more formal event. And this year, we are having it at the Bellevue Berry Farm. It's going to be
Okay.
come in your best, jeans and country wear, and we're having the BMA Awards.
All right.
Bellevue Membership Awards.
Fun.
And it'll just be a great time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Looking forward to that, too.
Yeah, absolutely. So it sounds like it's going to be a big year, and we're very excited. We, NCAP is a member of the Chamber, and we're learning with you guys kind of as we go along how it works. But thank you so much for being here and for all the information. Like I said, we'll be sure and put the website, the Facebook page, all of those things up so that anyone who has questions or wants more resources can get in touch with Michelle and Barry. So again, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for
We're
having
so
us.
glad to talk to
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
And we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.